Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we're taking a journey to one of the most mysterious and fascinating objects in our solar system, Pluto. Once classified as the ninth planet, Pluto has captured the imagination of astronomers and space enthusiasts for generations. In this video, we'll dive into everything there is to know about Pluto. So get ready to explore the icy realms of Pluto. The discovery of Pluto. During the 19th century, astronomers noticed irregularities in the orbit of Uranus, which led them to suspect the presence of an unknown planet beyond Neptune. This hypothetical planet was called Planet X. The breakthrough came more than a decade later, in 1930, when a young astronomer named Clyde Tombaugh at the Lowell Observatory discovered Pluto, using a technique called blink comparison. Naming Pluto. The honor of naming the ninth planet went to an 11-year-old British schoolgirl named Venetia Burney, who suggested the name Pluto to her grandfather, who knew a professor of astronomy at the University of Oxford. The name was forwarded to the Lowell Observatory, where it was quickly approved. Distance. Pluto is located in the Kuiper Belt, a region of the solar system beyond Neptune. Its distance from the Sun varies greatly due to its elliptical orbit. On average, Pluto is about 5.9 billion kilometers away from the Sun, but this distance can range from 4.44 billion kilometers at its closest point, called perihelion, to 7.38 billion kilometers at its farthest, or aphelion. On average, sunlight takes about 5.5 hours to reach Pluto. Despite its small size, Pluto has some fascinating physical characteristics. It has a diameter of about 2,377 kilometers, making it about two-thirds the size of Earth's moon. It is composed primarily of ice and rock. Its surface is covered with nitrogen, methane, and carbon monoxide ices, which reflect sunlight and give Pluto its relatively bright appearance. The surface of Pluto is extremely varied, with mountains that may rise up to 3,500 meters high. These mountains are likely made of water ice which, in Pluto's freezing temperatures, behaves much like rock does on Earth. Some of Pluto's regions appear to be geologically young, indicating that the planet may have been reshaped by geological processes relatively recently. Another fascinating aspect of Pluto is its atmosphere. Although thin, Pluto's atmosphere is primarily composed of nitrogen, with traces of methane and carbon monoxide. Because of its extreme distance from the Sun, Pluto's atmosphere exists in a delicate balance. When Pluto moves closer to the Sun during its orbit, the ice on its surface sublimates into gas, creating a temporary atmosphere. As Pluto moves farther away, the atmosphere freezes back onto the surface. Pluto's moons. Pluto is not alone. It has 5 known moons, the largest of which is Charon. Discovered in 1978, Charon is about half the size of Pluto, making it the largest moon relative to its parent body in the solar system. This unique size ratio means that Pluto and Charon actually form a binary system, with both bodies orbiting a point in space outside of Pluto. The 4 smaller moons, Nix, Hydra, Kerberos, and Styx, were discovered between 2005 and 2012. The New Horizons mission to Pluto. Launched in January 2006, New Horizons was the first spacecraft sent to explore Pluto up close. After a nearly decade-long journey covering about 4.8 billion kilometers, New Horizons made its closest approach to Pluto on July 14, 2015. As New Horizons flew by Pluto, it transmitted back stunning images. These images revealed that Pluto's surface possessed mountains of water ice and vast plains of nitrogen ice. Pluto's planetary status and its reclassification. For 76 years, Pluto was considered the ninth planet of our solar system. However, things began to change in the early 2000s with the discovery of many other objects in the Kuiper Belt that were similar in size to Pluto. This led astronomers to reconsider the definition of a planet. In 2006, the International Astronomical Union (IAU) made a historic decision. Pluto was reclassified as a dwarf planet. This decision was met with mixed reactions from both the scientific community and the public. Many people felt a sentimental attachment to Pluto as the ninth planet. Conclusion: Pluto may no longer hold the title of planet, but its story is far from over. From its discovery in 1930 to the New Horizons flyby in 2015, Pluto continues to fascinate human beings. Currently, there are no missions planned for Pluto, but a future mission may again encounter this beloved dwarf and send us more data about its icy mysteries. Until then, keep watching Astronomy Inc.